Welcome guys to the Dapper Gentlemen. It's Aushaman. Today we are going to talk about shirts or building your shirt wardrobe, and specifically we are going to talk about casual shirts. Right now I'm wearing a light blue colored USPA shirt which has two horizontal strips. So we are going to talk about different styles, patterns, fabric, and how can you buy different types of shirt for different types of occasion to try out different looks. But we are going to specifically talk about casual shirts. We are going to tell you a lot about styles and different types of shirt. So get ready. So now we are going to talk about another shirt. So I said you can play with color palettes to try out different outfits. So this is one of my plain colored shirt. Again, it's a USPA shirt. I like the USPA brand very much, and I'm not being promoted by any brand whatsoever. This is just my personal collection and the stuff I like from various casual brand that I can afford. So back to color again. So for color I have this yellow, I have this pink colored shirt, a white and blue striped shirt, a yellow, white and blue striped shirt, and a Levi's printed shirt. So these might seem almost similar to some person, but actually they are very different in terms of fabric, in terms of fit, in terms of everything. The parameter you ask, and I can tell you every shirt of them is different. So let's start with the collar. For example, the USPA yellow shirt has a Cambridge collar or a three button collar, or also known as the button down collar, which is very casual form of collar which looks very dapper on a casual shirt, no matter how you wear, maybe on a jeans or a chinos, maybe tucked in or not even tucked in, maybe rolled up your sleeve or full sleeve. However you wear it, casual shirts look really good. So now I'm going to show you closely the collar. So this type of collar has no stiffness whatsoever. They are generally add another layer of fabric, maybe of a different color inside, to give it a little weight. This is medium tall collar. Some collars are really tall, but they generally are seen in more formal shirts. The more formal shirt you go, the collar height increases. And in 70s there was a style that the collar of your shirt would exceed than the collar of your suit, or even go beyond the lapels. Like you see, if you see old movies of Amitabh Bachchan, you might figure it out very soon. That style is now gone, but still. So that's about the collar height and collar style. Nowadays in casual shirt, collar height is medium or small. Let's talk about now small collar. This is a pink Levi's shirt, and it has a medium, not even a medium, it has a very small collar. It's not at all tall, it's very short collar. If you like this look, you can also try out a short collar. Again, this is a USPS striped shirt. Yes, it's a blue white striped shirt, and specifically it's a Bengal stripe. We'll talk about the different types of stripes later on in the video. So as you can see, also it's a button down collar, three button collar, which is also again medium tall. Again, now this is a striped Levi shirt, but it has a medium collar, and it is really flimsy because it has no weight and it has no additional fabric like these collars. So as you can see, so that's all about collar height, collar stiffness, and the design of the collar, as in, is it button down, is it free, is it pointed. I will share down a link in the video about different styles of collar. Now let's get to a different thing. Now again, this shirt might seem just like plain colored shirt like other these two or one I am wearing right now. No, but it's really different. The shirt I am wearing, which you saw in the intro, is also a USPA. It's a premium cotton shirt. It's a light blue color. This is also a USPA premium cotton yellow shirt, plain. This is also a plain shirt, Levi's, but it's different because it's not a premium cotton shirt. It's 60% cotton and 40% linen. So it's a cotton linen blend. But I don't have any full linen shirt as of now because I don't like linen as much. I don't like its feel on my body. So I am little skeptical about buying a new linen shirt. Maybe I would buy this summer after the lockdown. Let's see. So this is again a shirt, cotton linen shirt. It's a plain colored shirt, light pink, as I told you in the previous video. Looks really good on men. Men hesitate to wear pink as they think it's a feminine color, but actually it's a very masculine color. So it has a pocket also. Usually casual shirt may not require to have any pocket, but it's up to the manufacturer to add a pocket or not to add a pocket. It certainly doesn't make any huge difference. Some people like pockets, some people just don't like it or don't have any use of a pocket. So I'm a person that goes with anyhow. So that's another parameter. Like, you want a shirt with fabric color or with a pocket, so you can go with explore your shirt wardrobe in many ways. So I'm thinking of buying another shirt. I have maybe marked it online also, and after the lockdown I might also buy it. It has a two pocket, one on left, one on the right, and it's a flap pocket. So when I get it, I'll certainly tell you that how can you change your look by one or two pockets and maybe with a flap pocket. So it has some kind of covering and it's also got a button to close it. So you can change your shirt style depending upon many parameters. So we talked about collars, we talk about style of collar, we talk about length of collar in terms of height, we talked about fabric. Now let's move on to pattern. Pattern of pattern is a very big, you know, parameter. So patterns can be different. So like here we have a printed shirt, so they might, when it's in a cotton mill of any kind, so there might be a mid blue colored uh, fabric being rolled out of the line, and then when it reaches the Levi's line they might get it printed. As you know, many big companies, they don't make their own fabric. They just buy some kind of 100% cotton fabric in like thousands meter at once, and then they get it dyed and stained as they want, and they make it. So some patterns are self generated. Like generated patterns are pretty expensive, I hear. Some fabric develop their own patina. They develop something while they are being processed, so they have their own style. So as you can see, this has been printed later. So pattern is a really big step. So in patterns you can have printed, you can have stripes, you again also can have stripes. There are also 5 to 7 different types of styles and patterns in just stripings of a shirt. So first of all, the shirt you saw in the introduction had two horizontal stripes. Now we are coming to vertical stripes. This is not geometrical. You can see it is not equal in length. These white and blue may be unequal in length, but the yellow stripe is in is totally different. And if you closely inspect this shirt, you can find that it has a weave pattern. So we can go, so pattern is really broad concept. I will have to make a different video based on weaves of shirt. I will share the link of different types of weave as you get. So this has a weave pattern. Also it is a stripe. It has a button down collar, and it has a medium tall collar with a pocket. So you can check out, like, with just one 2, 3, 4, 5. With just 5 shirts, we have totally different styles. And if you consider the sixth one, which I am wearing right now, you get innumerable styles in just 5 or 6 different shirts. I could also add cuffs, but generally, casual shirts, all casual shirt have same types of cuffs, which is a barrel cuff with a gauntlet button and another two cuff button in a horizontal way. So let's continue with stripes. So this is also one of my striped shirt. I also have a same shirt with yellow stripe instead of blue. It's also coming on the way, maybe because of the lockdown it's not arriving yet, but it will arrive anyways. So these kind of stripes are geometrically symmetrical, they are equal in length. Each and every stripe, let it be white or let it be blue, they're equal in length. So it is called a Bengal stripe. This is a Bengal stripe. So you can see with just a few shirts you can make so many different. Again, it has a medium tall collar, button down with a pocket. So, and it's a premium cotton, and it has a different fitting, it's a tailored fit. So now we are going to talk about different types of fit. So this is a slim fit. So slim fit, but it is a medium sized slim fit. Actually, I don't wear medium shirts, I wear small shirts. But you can make a different look just by going one size up and maybe calling it a little bigger shirt. It might look odd sometimes, it might look odd, but you have to find out your fashion. If you don't make any fashion mistake, you don't understand fashion that well. I do make fashion mistakes, I have done, but I know how to cover them up. So I usually wear this shirt, I wear a white t-shirt, and I use it as a jacket, this shirt as a jacket, and I roll up the sleeve and look more casual and young. When I want to look casual and young, I usually do that. You can also have check shirts. Actually, currently I have no check shirt, so I don't have something to show you and tell you more about check shirts. But in a brief pattern, I can tell you check shirts can be of 2 to 3 types. One is small check, which is called a micro check. Then there is little bit mini checks, and there are the regular checks. There are also prince of whale checks. There are different types of checks. It also depends upon the lining of checks, whether it be horizontal lining or vertical lining. There might be one horizontal line and three vertical, or three horizontal and one vertical. Checks is a very different pattern. We'll talk about it in a later video when I have an actual checkered shirt to show you. But there are many types of checked shirts which I don't own right now. So I would again like to point you out with a different thing. If you are going to pay with color palette, then make sure if you are going to buy a red shirt or green shirt, please be really careful because they are little bright colors. So if you want to buy maybe even for a yellow or orange shade, if you are going to buy green, yellow, orange, so just make sure they look really sober and toned down. Don't buy a really bright red shirt. I again don't have a green shirt or a red shirt or even an orange shirt for that matter. I have a orange kurta which has a very really good, you know, shade. So if you are going to buy any kind of these shirts, please check that they are really sober in color, as in they are not too bright, they are not too showy. So I also like to point you out that this is only applicable if you are going to buy, you know, a fabric and you know, get it stitched for a shirt. So there is thread count. Higher the thread count there is, the higher quality shirt it will be. So this is a Giza cotton, 100% Giza cotton, as you can see here. It's from a Italian mill, so it's a Italian cotton, and as you can see here, it has a specified 120N. So there is the thread count So the number of thread of cotton is given here. So in really high quality shirts you will find the thread count, so, actually the fabric. So this has a 120 thread count. uh, the most premium type of cotton is a sea island cotton, and it has a really high thread count. So as you can see, it's mentioned here is 120. 120 is pretty good. uh, I have known like I have seen fabrics which go up to 160 or even 200 thread count. These are really rare to find if you want a really high thread count shirt fabric, but it's really going to be difficult, and it's going to cost, you know, I can't even say it's going to cost you ginormous. They might, like a higher thread count shirts might come up to 40,000 per meter. So it's astronomical. So now there is this last shirt which is left. It's again a plain shirt. This time it has a small collar. It's not a medium collar, it's a small collar with no stiffness. There is no excess fabric or, you know, anything to make it little heavy. It's also a button down collar. This shirt is I'm wearing it very regularly, so it's not been folded. It's, you know, on a hanger. Yes, I have rolled up the sleeves as you can see here. I will make a separate video on how to roll your sleeves correctly. I have made a huge mistake while rolling my sleeves up, but I'll surely make sure that you don't make any. If you are going to button down your collar, or if you have a shirt which is already buttoned down, then you might need to do undo a top button. It just looks good, so that, you know, it doesn't disturb the view. Never put the collar button on if you are wearing a casual shirt. It might just look odd. Again, this is a bluish gray shirt. You might not be able to see it this well in the video, but it's a light bluish gray color. So you can play with color palette, you can play with different type. Again, another parameter which I forgot to tell you, that this is a regular fit shirt, so it is little loose than like a tailored fit or a slim fit, but it's not something which is bigger than my body size. So for instance, this is a M shirt, so this is little bigger than my body size. It's little loose at the shoulders, and it's definitely loose at the waist. But this is little easier on the shoulder. This, I wear this when I don't want to sweat a lot, or if it's little warm, I like to wear it. You know, I just will say it in Hindi. When you want to feel dila dhala, you wear this shirt. So this is also a very nice shirt. In now we are talking about different types of fit. So there is regular fit, there is tailored fit, there is slim fit, and there is also a paunch fit. But I haven't yet seen a shirt of paunch fit. So basically a paunch fit is a fit which will be narrow at your shoulders but very broad at the, you know, waist. So the for the people who have paunch, so it's easier to accommodate them in that shirt. And I might never need to use a paunch fit shirt as I'm very slim guy. But as you can see, in just fitting of a shirt, fabric, color, style of the collar, you can, whether it has a pocket or totally no pocket, you can play with shirts, and you can play with your wardrobe in a very different way. I am going to also show you another shirt of mine which has also stripes, but it's a different type of stripes. So actually this is a formal shirt, so since we are going to talk about casual shirts only, but just for example I'm going to show you, this is a irregular or asymmetrical stripes. So this is again a different type of stripes, and this shirt has a it is a tailored shirt. I have made this from a tailored. I have bought the fabric myself. It's a polyester cotton fabric. So, and it's a formal shirt. But anyhow, again you can see with different types of stripes you can play. This is not a Bengal stripe, again with stripes. This is also another shirt of mine. It's a casual shirt, yes. It is also button down, and it has, if you closely inspect, it has a different type of style of its own. It has a fine, if you see this, where my thumb is, it has a small pencil stripe. If you see such a small thin stripe, it's called a pencil stripe. So this is not a pencil stripe shirt, but it has a single pencil stripe between these many colorful stripes. So again, it's a very different shirt. It is also a regular fit. It's from Mark and Spencer, and it's a peached pure cotton. So again, there is a different types of cotton. And again, I'm going to tell you a last thing, parameter which you can judge a shirt, and that's the feel of the fabric. This is a thing that I can't tell you, or no one can tell you ever on a video, but I'll try to explain as I go. So there are different types of fabric. It's cotton, there is linen, there is cotton linen blend, there is poly wool, so like this one. So there is little bit of polyester, and there is cotton, and there is premium cotton, there is 100% cotton, there are pure cottons, there are Giza cottons, Pima cottons, Sea Island cottons, and every cotton from every different mill of cotton, you will find a different feel. Every cotton will have a different feel. Like this shirt is a premium cotton shirt, and the shirt I am wearing is also a premium cotton shirt, but you might find a slight difference between them, even though they are from the same fabric manufacturer. As you know, USPA gets its fabric from Arvind, which is an Indian company which is very famous. It makes fabric, it also makes shirts. They have their own tailoring and custom tailoring services. So USPA and many renowned brand buy their fabric or raw material from an Indian company, but you will find totally different if you just go to a Raymond shop and ask for a premium cotton shirt or a premium cotton fabric. You might find it little bit different than a Arvind cotton, because this occurs because the cotton as a plant, it might be grown in a different state or different condition, climatic condition. So the cotton will develop in a different way. So every cotton will have a different feel. I really can't explain ahead of it. Linen also comes from a plant, and linen is very soft, and it has also a different feel. Every type of cotton and every type of shirt will have a different feel. If you play with fabrics, then you can see you will always have a different feel. Now this has a very rough texture and a very glossy look, since it is a polyester cotton shirt. It's a polycot shirt. So if you go to a terrycot, that is terylene and cotton, you will have a different look. If you go to a rayon cotton, you will have a different look. If you go to viscose cotton, I can go on and on about fabrics. So if you change a fabric, there is going to be different look, there is going to be different color, as when there is a reflection of light, because pure cotton is not that much reflective as if you go with polyester. That's why good suits, really high quality wool suit, have 1 or 2% of polyester, so that they have a good glaze, they have a good shine. Thank you guys. This is Akshuman signing off. Peace. Please subscribe, share, and join the Dapper Gentlemen. Thank you.